Alright, let me...
You alright? No. Hang in there, Mano.
I want to see if there's any new options when this guy appears.
You are... Hang in there, Mano. You alright? Hang in there.
What? More survivors? I just passed another shipwreck not 5 minutes ago.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine,
Oh my god, it's such a long animation.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it
Oh.
shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No.
What?
Well, this is the best part I've ever seen in
Okay,
a game.
so he lets you, like, there's clearly time for you to grab onto his lamp and struggle with it. I think what we're supposed to do is somehow have something set up so that that struggle results in the accidental death of this innocent,
Man.
marine goer.
Maringo.
This little light of mine.
Well, I feel like I'm supposed to use my scythe.
I'm gonna
I mean,
let it
it's,
shine.
you know, it's,
This little light of mine.
That soul has already been reaped.
I'm gonna let it shine.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Hide it. I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Scare.
So, difference between this year so far and year 2, the puzzles in this year have been like these little self-contained units,
Yeah.
which is like what we were talking about in year 2. That's
Amigo.
exactly.
What? I
that's
just.
completely
This
different
little light of mine. I'm gonna.
style.
Not picking that up.
This
That
little
song.
light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little. Hey, Leo!
What?
Lego! Lego!
We need-
Lego!
Jesus.
People have been trying to steal my lamp all day. Whatever happened?
I don't think that's it, Sean. I don't think it's a
Oh.
like just get it out fast enough and cut him open. But I feel
According
like
to our map, I think
it's a very LucasArtsy kind of a thing to have that, like, that struggle that's taking place in that exact location, and then the puzzle is you need to have something set up that's gonna, like, you know, the blade from the ship is gonna fall and right there.
Oh,
while you're-
Lola. Oh, I think her days of use are over. Oh, Lola. Looks like I let you down again.
Glottis
Not blue
steps
yet.
in and does something. It's so weird that he just stands there like
Not blue
impassively.
yet.
It is really weird.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine,
He stops
I'm gonna
there,
let
right?
it shine.
Oh,
Like, he
I think
stops
her
to
days
hang
of
out.
use are over.
Can you talk to
This little
Glottis
light
now?
of mine, I'm gonna let it.
You alright?
Hide it under some seaweed.
Hang in there, Mano.
I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it.
This is the Dark Souls of adventure games, man. All we do is we hit fail states again and again. Do I have to, like, use the top? I don't have any other items, do I?
I don't think so. Can you?
I feel
But
like
you
I should
can't-
just be able to lop it off.
I feel like that too.
What in the... see, like, this is... Talk.
Me? Well,
Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let
I
it
can't
shine.
stand that
This
song.
little light of mine,
Okay.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little
Old
light
lamps
of mine,
renew.
I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine.
that light is just the sort of thing we need.
Hide it under some
know
seaweed.
that.
No, I'm
Jesus.
gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it
I
under
got
some
one other like
All right.
tact that I'm thinking about, and I have no idea how to pursue this, but he's navigating by always keeping the moon on his right or his left, it looks like.
Yeah.
Is there some way that we could like fuck with that? Can we hide the view of the moon, or somehow can we make it
What?
darker,
This little
or
light of mine, I'm gonna gonna let
Yeah,
it
let me
shine.
do this
little
timing.
light
Can we
of
spray
mine,
acid
I'm
in his
gonna let
eyes
it
so that he
shine.
can't
This
see?
little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
Can I reflect
Hide it under
with
some
my blade or
seaweed.
something?
No, I'm gonna let it shine.
that's a
Let it
question.
shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm
Wait,
gonna
wait,
let it
wait.
shine.
Like this, huh? So what's funny is that we have such a small
I don't want to mess up my blade.
like set of interactable objects, right?
my God.
We've got like 3 commands and 4 or 5 objects that we can interact with. I feel like we've tried every permutation
I
of
don't want
those
to mess up
things.
my blade.
Let's
Have you-
think about everything the guy says, right? He talks about seaweed. I mean, I know that's just probably a joke,
Right.
but I'm hurting for
He talked
clues here.
Yeah, okay. He talked
Oh
about the
my
moon.
God.
He talked about
Sea
getting
monsters.
eaten by his shipmates,
Can you
sharks.
go draw aggro on some sea
I don't want to mess
monsters?
up my blade. I don't want to
Just
mess up
wait,
my
see
blade.
what happens.
I don't want to mess
Looking
up
at
my
it?
blade. I don't want to
He's
mess
gonna
up my
mess up your
blade.
blade?
I don't
Oh.
see anything.
Just acting that messes up. Like if you have your scythe out, then it counts as messing up your blade. I see. So, Jesus.
I don't wanna
I
mess
feel
up my
like
blade.
that tug of war is significant, but I can't
don't
figure
wanna
out
mess
what
up my
to
blade.
do
I don't want
next.
to mess
What
up
to
my
do
blade.
with
That soul has already been reaped.
Tug of war
Demons
is
can't
definitely
be reaped.
important.
it.
All right.
Seems like it, right?
And
But
it
we thought
opens
the
up
poetry
a
was
certain amount of
I don't want to
time.
mess up my blade.
right.
Can you talk to
I don't wanna
Glottis
mess up my
while you're
blade.
doing
Oh
that?
my God.
And you tried interacting with everything like without your scythe out, and you tried.
Demons can't be reaped. I don't want to mess up my blade.
Okay, let me. Oh my God. All right, let us suffer. Everyone has to take a big drink because we're really
I
stuck.
definitely go over there.
Yeah,
first
we are
chance I
super
get,
stuck.
But there's according to our map, I think that I definitely go over there first chance I get. But there's a lot of dark water.
Is
here
there
and there?
some?
The
There
pearl.
has to be some interaction I haven't tried yet.
You all right?
There has to be, right? Because
Hang in there, mano.
we've tried every combination of
My scythe. I like to keep it
actions
nick.
and objects that we have.
Yeah, like I don't understand when.
I mean, we don't have that many
Lola,
combinations.
Looks like I let you down again. Oh, Lola. Looks like I let you down again.
Oh, Lola.
Oh, Lola.
Lola.
Because I feel like when we go say hi to him, something's way better.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, there's gotta be something way
there's
better in
definitely a change. There's a state change that seems positive. It seems like
Híjole, he looks like he's been down here a long... Amigo!
What? Morris? I just passed another shipwreck not 5 minutes ago.
Well, I don't want to break your...
Okay, this little light of mine.
Híjole, he looks like he's been down here a long time.
This little light of mine.
That light is just the sort of thing we need.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Hey, lay
No.
off.
Talk to Glottis? Can you talk to
Let
Glottis?
go. Let go.
Oh, what the fuck? What did I do?
See?
What am I
Oh,
supposed
yes.
to do with
What
this?
the hell?
Follow me?
that's
Where
that's
are
what I
you
wanted. I
taking
wanted
me?
Glottis
Clicked
to
on
tell me.
Glottis. That is fucking stupid. Wow.
Okay.
Did it?
Danny, is that the pearl? Ooh-wee! I knew I'd find her someday. I'm rich, 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 rich.
Shh, something's
We're
happening.
holding hands.
what's going
That's so
on?
cute.
Ugh.
Oh fuck.
What?
Oh fuck.
Oh my god. Oh, this is horrible. Horrific.
This is horrible.
Oh my
god.
God! It's a moth light.
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
Yikes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Wow, that's dark.
Wow, yeah. So can I just say, thank God that was like a one-room puzzle. Because if we'd had the opportunity to like go somewhere else and look for other shit to do,
That would have
we
been
would
it.
have been out of there so long ago.
It's a light of mine.
Well, like that was literally by accident because I was trying to just see if there was something else I could click on while I like had him, and just clicked on Glottis, and it is like that is the first interaction like that has ever happened where you just click on one thing and then click on another thing and something occurs. So that was
Yeah, that's not right.
yeah. So that was,
Glottis should have just stepped in and helped the first time. You know?
but he'd
Or,
rather let it shine.
I actually like what I would have loved to have seen if I were gonna try to, workshop this would be after the first time you do it and you don't click on Glottis to have some kind of a little interaction between Manny and Glottis of Manny saying like, "Why didn't you help out?" and Glottis saying like, "Oh, was I supposed to help out?"
You didn't click on me.
Yeah,
It's still weird. It's still really weird.
It is a little weird, but it's yeah, I don't know. It's the problem that I have is that there was so much time. Like the window to
going down.
actually
That
act
octopus is
and try
tracking
different
us.
things was so small compared to how long you had to wait.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the octopus is tracking us. Look at this.
Ooh,
Oh,
creepy.
nice. Look at that
I'm not going
technology.
down there while that monster's looking right at me. I think we found our transportation. Man, we just can't shake this guy. Hey, Chipito, go for a swim, will you? You're drawing too much attention to us.
Too bad. I'm
Oh,
sticking to you
'cause
like
he's
the
got the
barnacles on my
light.
eyebrows. So don't even think of sneaking off with my pearl.
Don't even think about it.
Glottis, go down there and talk demon talk to that octopus.
Heck no! I'm scared. I'm staying up here with you.
Go bomb.
All right, let's see if we can just chop the light out. Let's see if I can kill this guy.
Death him.
That
wanna mess up
soul
my
has
blade.
already been reaped. That soul has already been reaped. I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade.
That is his
Manny is really
primary
into
concern
the
at all
blade.
times.
It's true.
I'm gonna go up here and try to hide behind that rock.
Go up there. Yeah. Hide behind a rock.
I want a rock.
Sounds awesome.
Oh, change of scene.
Ugh.
Hide your
those
light in
hands,
that
clams.
seaweed. How do
Quite
you
as
feel
famous
about
as the
that?
pearl is the slimy barnacle-covered old rock of legend.
Push him.
BR Nichols.
Why am I going this way all of a sudden?
Can you
I
use
don't want
your
to
scythe
flip
with the
When I
with
get
the
that
tentacles?
desperate for food, maybe.
What'd you say?
Use your scythe with those tentacles to like slice them
I
off?
mean,
Depends on how much he wants to mess up his blade.
Although honestly, like you have never used your
I don't wanna
scythe
mess
to
up my
cut
blade.
anything, have you?
I have
No.
used it on a spider web to work with the
To, like-
elasticity of it. Voing.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, your blade's already pretty messed up since all you do is use your scythe as like a sort of.
It's a hook.
It's sort of a 90
Why-
degree ship rib.
So I just hit talk to. I just talked to this guy, and it's making me walk all the way over here. Let me. Yeah, I have to talk to him here.
Pathfinding 101.
Oh, fun.
Hey, Chipito, go for a swim, will you? You're drawing too much attention.
I'm sticking to you like the barnacles
Okay, so
on my eyebrows.
I
not
feel
going
like
down there
the
while that monster's
technique
looking
is
right
to
at me.
get him to be stuck in here, so that way he can't follow us. That's my
Agreed.
build order. Agreed. Confirm.
Agreed.
Okay. And
Executor.
by
sh-
stuck in here, do you mean like get the octopus to eat him?
No, as in like we get him stuck in the barnacles, and then what happens is
Oh,
He-
like caught.
yeah.
Get him caught in the little red.
Is he a skeleton?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's stuck.
Hey, Leo!
He's stuck. Sweet. Run away.
Oh, run.
Can't move.
Hey, Leo!
There you go.
Hey, where are you going? You
Ugh.
can't leave me here all alone.
You can and you will,
You will
motherfucker.
Look at what we did, guys.
That's right. We're gonna kill the dead
Live
man.
with yourself.
Yeah.
She's coming back.
You feel agency now?
Let's not rescue him. Ugh.
Yikes.
He's wearing it like a suit. Submarines are a little bit like gloves for octopi.
Wow.
Like we're heading south. But there's
Well-
nothing on that edge of the world except the edge.
We're going to the edge of the world.
Oh.
There's a city on the edge of the world.
A city where undead skeletons are slaves to Amazon women robots.
I think it's just ruled by an
Don't
octopus.
ask, carnal, because I don't know.
I will say this is the most creative thing I've ever seen.
I mean,
Like-
it does look like the Gungan fortress. You were right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short.
Gladys, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Meche.
What if that octopus comes back
my
while you're
God.
gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Fuck that guy, right?
Yeah, am I right? Yeah, like no mention of the man we just killed.
I know, Jesus Christ.
You know, this reminds me of when we were
Cold-blooded.
playing King's Quest VII, and there's this troll that's like, no one gets to pass the bridge without proper clearance. So we're looking for clearance, and then it just turns out that there's like a broken down wagon at the top of a hill, and we try to find pieces to put to the wagon. We don't really know why. And then
Well, we were gonna
finish...
try to like speed by him. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're gonna speed by him. And instead we just push the wagon, and it just knocks this guy into a pit of lava, and he just dies. Yeah, like, oh, you see him like writhing as like the lower half of his body is
Screaming
being
horribly.
dissolved by hotness, and and our character said nothing. Our character just walked right by Cole, Princess.
Cold Princess. That's my
Lower
favorite
half
beer.
of my body dissolved by hotness is on my list of ways I want to go, though. That's
It's on my list of greatest summer jams.
summer.
Low half of my body dissolved in your hotness. Oh girl, you're the one. That one? Oh look, a desk chair. What the fuck?
I like the sofa. I
Children's
feel
books.
like, you know, you got that sofa off of Craigslist.
Children's books.
It's locked.
What?
It's locked, he said.
The cabinet is
It's
locked.
empty.
It's empty.
It's empty.
Thanks, Bill.
Everything in here is either empty or locked. It looks like someone else has been here before you.
Oh,
Meche.
here's a person.
Meche?
Oh, it's Meche!
What are you
Holy
doing?
shit!
Meche!
What the
I wanted
fuck?
to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent.
What
you
the
know.
hell?
By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne.
Why
you
is
sent
she
me. It
here?
really hit the
I don't
spot.
know.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait.
You
I
were
didn't
trying
want you
to
to end up a prisoner here like me.
warn us.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
God
If
damn
that's
it,
what you
Manny!
think
What
of
the
me,
fuck is
then
wrong
why
with
did
you?
come here?
Is this a dream,
This is
or
where
what?
he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong,
How?
Manuel Calavera is always with the winning
To
team,
the
right,
South
Manny? That's
Pole?
why you're
What the
here now.
fuck?
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Wait,
Oh!
Manny,
The
there's
octopus
no way
is,
off this island. I'm
getting
afraid you're
slaves.
stuck here in my little executive
Oh.
training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him.
oh, right. The octopus was, yes, okay.
right?
The pearl was there to trap the
Gladys.
people.
I'm
Oh,
gonna grind you
Gladys.
to powder for that, cabrón.
Oh my god!
Maybe later.
Cabron.
But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Oh, it's a fist.
That was good. Fist to the face.
It's got a baby
Careful,
angel.
BB. The new boss is waking up.
Baby angel skeletons. Welcome to Tim Burton land.
He just suddenly died. There was no build-up. I was just confused the whole time, and then he just died.
Gladys is done.
Yeah, I don't think he's really dead. I think he's gonna come back.
Do you guys really think that Gladys would be the first death we would
I like
cry
my old
over?
desk
I don't
better.
think so.
No
We're
drawers.
stone cold bony.
Not moving any furniture today.
All right, let's talk to the little winged children.
I like the little winged children.
Hola, angelitos.
I
Angelitos!
swear to God. Please don't
Wow.
bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss. Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him. He said you had a bone saw.
Jesus Christ. This game just went off the rails.
It went to the end of the world.
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche. Poor Meche.
Tricked Mitch, eh?
I didn't
What
trick
the
anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him. Is that true?
Yeah. Yes.
Mitch is my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before. Every time she says your name, she looks so sad. I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
That's the funniest thing for a kid to say to
Explain this
someone.
whole thing to you. You see, I had this job selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump and I really needed a fat commission, so
You're a bad man. Go away, bad man. Yeah, go away.
That is the sort of thing a bad man would say.
I was looking for that fat commission.
you bite me and I'll show your parents.
Parents?
Nice. Good one, Manny. Great. Good.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad?
Because your adventure game's so serious.
What are you two doing in this cage?
It's loud.
Light bulbs. Look, we're working
That's-
as hard
that
as
was-
we can.
It's
Why don't
Santa's
you leave us
workshop
alone?
in the land of the dead.
Listen, children.
This is where they get
I'm
their
here to
Christmas
help.
presents.
There's really not much more room in here. Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
That's the,
Making
what they
light
call the
bulbs?
Chinese excuse.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Mitchie. She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes
Without
we
light
hear her
bulbs.
crying, you know.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
My
Oh.
butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us. I told you he was bad.
He is
I just don't have
bad.
any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
Oh, we got a hammer.
Tools.
Damn. Wait, he still has the hammer. Where did he get a second hammer?
He's like one of the Hammer brothers, bro. He just has them. Okay.
Why is this
the
a
one that's gonna
dialogue
take
option?
you out of here.
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage.
They're not gonna like you any better for that, Sean.
You're not winning a lot of protagonist points there.
You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean. It means
What the
he
heck's the
doesn't
point of
wanna
this
help us
conversation?
Because he's
No.
mean.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either, but we don't have a choice.
Nice
Big
cage you
cage
have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here. He said
Sick,
if we ever
bro.
tried to get away,
stop it.
he'd send the ravens after us.
Sounds
and
like
let
Mr.
them
Hurley's
make
pretty metal.
nests out of our
He's
bones.
that's actually really amazing. Mr. Hurley's an innovator.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out
So,
of here.
What?
just
You
to
can't do
just to
that.
kind of
Who's
get
gonna
back to
take
the
care
point of
of
how
us?
they knew
We'll
you'd
be
end up at
all
the south
alone.
side of the world. That's because
We were chasing Mitch again.
I'm sorry, I can't hear anything you guys are saying.
it's okay.
You can't. We have to stay. She'd be sometime.
You children,
Okay.
Thank God. What were you saying,
Man.
Bill?
How did we end up at the south side of the world, and why was everyone expecting it?
Oh,
Well-
you got a tiny little hammer. Good job.
Yeah, because those are the evil agents who keep sinking ships.
Oh, okay.
That's how we encountered him. So
Gotcha.
it's one of those, like, in retrospect, we can see what's going on.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
really
It
wanna do
doesn't
that.
like it wasn't a good plan, but it just turned out that the evil bad guy who is like our evil villain is also the evil villain for everybody else.
I see.
And so we just had to follow somebody else's evil plot.
Oh, look, it's
And it
my
turns
Prince
out
Charming.
there's
Are you
that.
back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want
Are-
some ice for your head?
R3 Clips says American McGee's Tim Schafer presents Tim Burton's Grim Fandango by Neil Gaiman.
Oh my god.
You meet Death, who happens to be like 3 children standing on top of each other, who are actually a woman wearing like an ankh and like a tank top with like curly brown hair, and then like
Who listens to rock music and ran away from her dad because she's rebellious.
and her eyes are mouths and
yeah, the Corinthian that reference, man.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I implied
I'd
he was
agree
your
with that.
boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that. But I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
so you have to find a gun to give it to her to prove that you're okay, even though you don't actually have a gun.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
and then she's gonna shoot you with it.
You should utilize non-violent communication skills, maybe,
No.
instead of puzzle
Issue
solving.
me
We
a
do
gun.
not do that,
What, are
though.
you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
This is like when me and Maria are having tough times, and she's
Ready
like,
to hand
"Bill,
over your heater?
give
Would
me
if
your
I had one.
Right.
your suitcase," and I'm like, "I don't have a suitcase," and she's like, "You do have a suitcase. Come back when you're willing to be reasonable."
It's just like
And then I have to go get a suitcase.
It's exactly
I hate when that happens. Oh gosh.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
All right.
Hey,
I love how
Ready
you
to
guys
hand
went
up-
from
would.
total
Right.
strangers to slight acquaintances to bickering, horrible, dysfunctional old married
gonna go
couple
see
in
about
like a
getting some
minute.
Ooh, remember to get a fast one so we can water ski, all right?
What is she doing?
Meche turns out to not be kind of a cool person.
Well,
children's
I mean,
books.
I like
She's
to
been
read to the
hauled
angelitos. It
around.
reminds me of better times.
I'm starting to think maybe we romanticized our idea of her.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring.
Oh, I just got to go in. I didn't need an appointment.
Oh wait, that's Domino. That's
Domino.
not Hector
Domino!
Hector
Varagosa.
Le Mans.
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score
So-
to settle, let's see.
Why is Domino
You know,
here instead of in
if
the
I ever
city?
spoke to my boss Hector that way.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food.
But you can't make
But
him drink.
you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not
God,
natural.
he's so racist.
Not as natural as skeletons.
So racist against demons.
Jesus.
What are you doing
It's
out
the
here on the
edge of the
Oh, I
world
know, I
as
ask
we
myself
know
that
it.
every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
Why do you have a
know,
light bulb factory?
I am so interested and invested in the lore that like I'm satisfied with these conversations. They're like giving me some cool stuff.
I totally agree.
Little children
I
in a
agree. I
cage.
just think that
Trust
the
me,
lore,
it's easier
like
than keeping big kids
in
a
this
cage.
game, there's a whole lot of jumping forward and then letting us try to pick up the pieces of what the hell happened.
I'm ready.
Which
You
I mean,
and Hector set up
but
a
it's,
secret hideout to make
it's
light bulbs?
modeling
Oh,
itself
no, that's just
after
a side
like
benefit. The real purpose is
Humphrey
to have a
Bogart
place we can
noir
lock up all
movie.
those old clients of mine.
which
Yeah,
has a lot of
because
it.
we wandered
Like
loose in the land
that's
of the dead,
how those
telling
movies are
everybody how we
structured.
stole their double-in tickets.
That's
now can
true.
we?
And I guess it is kind of the place, they're like setting the stage and then we walk around the stage figuring out what
Yeah.
happened. It's just that
Yeah.
it feels very stoppy-starty when it's like every year in the game. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I feel like, should it have flashed forward by now and we're like the captain?
We're just
You know
here
what I mean?
for. Yeah, but like, I
No, we-
apologize for, you know, clicking the dialogue while you were talking, Sean, but like, this is where they're keeping all the people that they're stealing tickets from!
Right.
Ah!
Yes. Oh yes.
Yep.
But,
Alright,
but why are they making light bulbs?
I don't know, they just said it's a side benefit. I don't know, I'll just figure out what this means. I gotta keep clicking through.
Why don't
I
you
need
just
to know.
sprout me like you tried to put us
Because they
about
steal the
That wasn't
tickets, but
me.
then they have
That
people
was
left
Hector.
over.
He's so
they have to get rid of them
unimaginative.
somehow.
Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island.
With all of the slaves.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
Oh my god, he's smoking with his not lungs.
There's nothing more romantic than isolation.
At the edge of the world, manning slaves.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns, I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna
Burn.
Yeah, you got burned.
I have all the scythe, and I would cut you, but I don't want to mess up my blade.
You stole all these people's tickets?
do? Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it!
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
What?
So it wasn't my
That's
fault.
it's like
that you
he's
didn't get a
threatening your
ticket.
car or
You
something.
stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
Oh, Sheriff, hey! Hi, kitten. Hold on, it's Sheriff time.
Oh, cat.
Shall
time.
beef.
Oh,
So-
face rubs, I like those.
Those are good.
What's on the
Kitty
ceiling?
time.
What's on the ceiling?
What do you see up there? Who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty?
This cat is so loud. Like, I can hear the cat through my very loud headphones.
I'm
Yeah.
taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent
Meche
a year
con
out
leche.
there in the
Hold on,
petrified
stay here,
forest
stay here,
alone
everyone stay here.
because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
So I'm curious if they can explain the ticket economy better than just like there's a ticket economy.
There's a ticket economy, and they all have to be stolen.
Well, they all have to be stolen because they're issued one per person.
Yes, and some of them are worth a lot of money
But why?
because
Got the pizza.
people will buy them from you.
Alright,
Yeah,
okay.
yes.
I got a cat again.
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny, we never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
Dude,
Born when they died, or where does the money come from
I mean, there
when you
is,
die?
like, there was this weird thing that we encountered when we were travel agents that like money is still kind of a deal. Like you have to qualify for the number 9, but then you also have to be able to afford it.
Well, you could
Yeah.
just take
Do
the
you, though?
tickets and leave
Yeah,
today.
that's what they
We
were
found a way
saying.
to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Because it's still the land of the dead.
Yeah,
like,
nothing has any meaning here. Don't
Well,
don't you understand? Nothing means anything.
I feel like there has to be something else significant that's going on here. Like, because I feel like that's a little too cheesy, where it's just like, oh, yeah, we just stole them and we're selling them again. That can't be, like, the full mystery, not, like, halfway through the game.
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
No, I feel like we have not yet uncovered the full mystery.
Well, that could be true. I mean, he's got a boss. We haven't talked to Hector yet.
Yeah.
So eventually we'll have an opportunity to like talk to him, and presumably like there's a twist to this tale that's above Domino's head.
It's gotta be. There's gotta
Maybe
be.
the twist is that all the skeletons are actually alive.
Oh my god. They were alive the whole time.
Oh, boo, 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 boo. Okay, I haven't gone right. I'm gonna use Manny with right.
It's a backward sludge fountain.
Turn off.
Good job.
Yeah, there you go.
Sludge flows uphill.
What's up here?
Oh. Is that gonna grind
Is this
you
where you get the
death?
Magitech armor?
What's this way?
Oh, I see the
Good question. Uh-oh.
There she is, Miss America.
Is there an alpha problem? Or is there like something MC Escher going on with the...
I don't understand anything that just happened.
I don't either, but now you're climbing down an anchor, and look who's there! Look who's hanging on the anchor!
Epic
Here's a ship.
Glottis. Oh, it's a ship.
Oh, that's really sweet.
It's pretty rad, actually.
Oh, and there's Glottis.
Yay! Oh my god!
Manny!
Dude, these visuals, so good.
Epic
visual. You okay?
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were
Dead
dead.
aft.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not.
Yeah.
Now you just have to make it so powerful that it can swim up the side of a rock.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
I was just wrenching her for fun.
Okay, can I do anything over here?
I don't know. Can you give
That's
him
as
a
close to the
tiny
edge as I
little
wanna
hammer? Is that gonna help?
Maybe a tiny little hammer is exactly what he needs. Here.
Hey,
Oh, man.
need a hammer?
Maybe after dinner, if I have something stuck between my teeth.
Ooh, hammer burn.
Well, let's see if it's time to mess up our blade.
Maybe it's finally time. Mess up my blade.
Hey,
The demon's been
do you need
reaped.
my scythe?
No, it's not really that kind of job. But thanks.
I like Glottis. He's my friend.
He is.
He's my friend.
I think this baby's...
Wendy.
Oh shit! Shit! He said something.
Ow!
It was the same thing about
Oh
pinching it.
oh ow ow!
Ow!
So I bet you can. Yeah, there you go. You can climb up there.
If he had a hammer, he'd hammer in the morning. He'd hammer in the evening. Dun 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 dun. No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Welcome to my underwater fortress. Slowly swimming
Okay,
on
I guess I'm
top
up
of
here.
the things.
Oh, that didn't lead into a grinder.
Well, that's
I guess-
very good sound design. You
What?
know, I think you should move the mountain
There's a
left.
crane. You can move the crane around.
Whack.
What?
Where's the crane? crane?
The crane is the object that's clearly not part of the matte painted background.
I don't see such an object. Oh, there it is.
Oh!
Whee!
Oh!
Can you go partway?
Yeah.
Is that the boat?
No, I
That
think-
weird little piece.
Oh yeah, that's like off on the left, maybe.
I don't think this is accurate. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the Star Wars soundtrack.
They
Jesus.
must bring the core over here to be crushed. Either that or these are
You
the
must
biggest
bring the
municipal
coral
airfields
over
I've
here
ever seen.
crushed. Tear this coral apart until you've found those plans.
I
That's
kind of want to
just-
put the crane in. I don't know what this is.
Put the
This is
crane
the,
in the grinder for some reason.
Put the crane in
Or
the
not
coconut.
This scoop looks heavier than my last ship.
Use
It's
it.
not a handheld device.
You're not
It's
a handheld
not a
device.
handheld device.
Not with
Can
that
be.
attitude.
Where's? I'm gonna go to this rock.
Everything in this world is larger than it
The edge of
seems.
the world, but not the edge I'm looking for. I don't have a long enough lever.
Are you looking
I could
for?
jump, but the odds of me
Oh,
hitting that
I
boat
don't
are pretty
have a
slim.
long enough lever. That's funny.
That's funny because I actually have a gigantic lever-like object that weirdly runs the entire gamut of the edge of the world. Funny you should put those demands up.
You need to go fucking back to that crane and lift Glottis's, boat.
His boot.
You think?
Boot.
You think?
Boot.
Okay.
I tried to pull his boot.
His boot.
Pulled up his boot.
Pull the man's boot.
So I just.
You have no idea. Anakin.
Alright. Something needs to get crushed in here. Something can be conveyed.
Let's crush it. Let's crush everything. So, just for me trying to like understand spatially, on this end of the island it's the giant crusher,
Yeah, that's right there.
and then on the other end of the island is where the boat is.
Wait. So, Sean, can you see the boat? I think I see the boat, right? Sean, plot.
Yeah,
right? You
yeah,
see-
yeah.
Get that boat. Get that boat.
So I operate
I
it.
don't think that's where it is. That's
Doesn't
not where it
come
is.
close
Yeah,
enough.
where do you see the
No. Go right. Okay. Go right a little. Go right. See, the boat, I think, is that little shadow. So go right a little bit. Go right a little more. A little more. More. There.
Oh,
That, I think, is the
that's
boat.
the boat.
I could be wrong. I don't know. It might just be a rendering malfunction. It could just be a little lighting trick
Is that a boat in your scene or a rendering malfunction?
in your pants. I think it's not actually what I thought it was, so don't worry. You know, it's funny. What the hell are they doing? They're getting coral. They should be doing hydroelectrics. Fuck,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, coral is a limited resource. I mean, like, that shit's gonna run out. You're so close to being able to pick that up.
This island is a clever combination of Final Fantasy, James Bond, and Riven.
I can't get out of here. There's no ladder. I can't get out of here. There's no ladder. I
have to
can't
go.
get out of here. There's
Oh,
no
I
ladder.
see.
So there's limited
You'll
places
have
where I can
to
get
find
out.
something. Can you jump into the grinder?
It's rock
They must
crushing.
bring the core over here to be crushed. I don't really want to do that.
Well, I feel like this is where I do the operation, right? Have I just been hitting the wrong buttons?
I'm guessing. Okay, guys, I have a new theory. I think
Well,
what's
what-
going to happen is in the boat, you're going to have to rewind to the anchor to pull the boat up, and then it will become accessible from this crane.
Ooh, I feel like the rock needs to be crushed here.
What rock?
This rock. I pick this rock up and I crush it in there. Crush this in there.
Oh, you can get that.
So how do you?
rock.
Is that the crane?
Yeah, that's the crane.
But it looks so pre-rendered.
I think it's possible that it doesn't move while you are in that view.
I see. The old Houdini trick.
That trick, the Houdini one. Yep.
And that looks suspiciously like something you could really, really roll a blue ball tram around in.
Oh no, this looks like absurdly interactable.
Look at what the fuck you're doing. Man, that looks like a level design bug. How you're running around on that conveyor.
Really weird.
Pull the lever. You know, given that this is an adventure game, I'm surprised that that lever has a handle. That you don't have to, like, put a ship rib in there.
Yeah, I just take my scythe out and put it in there and use that as the fulcrum.
Fulcrum.
Uh-oh.
Where you going, bro? Backwards swimming.
Okay, wait, I don't understand, like, anything, I think, anymore.
The backward swimming scene.
So
it's impossible to understand.
Why? What does it going this way mean?
I don't know what you're standing on. All I know is that it looks like kind of a conveyor belt. And then when you go into the other scene, you backwardsly swim from the background.
Over the waterfall.
In ways that make no sense to me.
So
I don't know what this is.
Having a waterfall at the edge of the earth, doesn't that imply that there's a source of water somewhere? Because otherwise,
the middle of the earth.
It would only take a few years, right? Probably for the ocean to drain away.
I mean, is that what we're going to find out with global warming?
Is that how it works, Bill?
It's going to fall off.
It's effectively like a waterfall at the edge of the world.
This could happen if the moon was really big.
Oh, I can go this way too.
Tides. Tides.
Freaking.
Oh, there's the. Oh, we didn't kill him. We just accidentally got him enslaved.
Here's the place.
Well, let's use him again.
How the tables have
Lay down your
turned.
tools. We're busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble here.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
that
save
guy,
it.
man.
He is
having some real
drilling
trouble.
like no one's drilled before.
So now that we found most of the area, we're almost done scouting it out. We're going to step to a brief break, but when we return, I'm curious to hear both of your evaluations about being at the end of the world. Stay tuned. Mostly Walking continues after this rather planned short break.
It's a little bit of pressure on us to come up with something.
You have 2 minutes.